Hey everybody, Mac here for OCR Kings, and today we're talking about how to beat the dunk wall. If you've never experienced this obstacle before, don't like the water, or have done it and are unfazed, then you might be surprised by how many people actually get freaked out by this thing. For those who do, don't worry, you're not alone, and we have a pretty good technique to get you right past this obstacle. For anyone who's not familiar with the Spartan dunk wall, it used to be a wooden wall with barbed wire on top, which was pretty cool and we kind of miss, but is now an inflatable structure that sits in or just above murky, muddy water that you have to plunge under to get to the other side. Many times the water is also really cold, and the anticipation of the water hitting your neck and not being able to see where you're going is enough to make people get super nervous. For instance, here's Damer's perspective as he does the dunk wall. Notice the people on the right. Now here's my perspective of the same obstacle. The folks on the right have stacked up. They're freaked out, and they say the hell with it and bail. This is not uncommon. Now, we're not here to shame anyone. We're here to offer a simple technique which we use all the time to get right past the dunk wall. Check this out. I've set up an inflatable substitute here in the pool, and I'm doing the following. I dip my hand underneath to the other side of the wall. Then I move my head to my hand. That's all. You know where your hand is, and you've given yourself a target to move to. That way, there are no unknowns. You can gauge the distance you have to go in the water, and you move to your hand. It only takes about 1 second to complete. Here's Damer using the technique. He dips his lead hand under to the other side of the wall, and then he moves his head to his hand. That's all. Here I'm doing the same thing. Hand goes under, I move my head to my hand, and I'm under and out in about a second. Here it is again in the pool. I dip my hand underneath to the other side of the wall. Then I move my head to my hand. That's all. I dip my hand underneath to the other side of the wall. I move my head to my hand. That's all. I dip my hand underneath to the other side of the wall. Then I move my head to my hand. That's all. I dip my hand underneath to the other side of the wall. I move my head to my hand. That's all. Now, I had planned to do a stupid little song that was meant to be so annoying that it would get stuck in your head and would be impossible to forget, but that sounded really dumb, so I said the hell with it. Alright, I hope this video helps, and if you find it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps to grow the channel and is greatly appreciated. And we hope to see you out there on the course. But until that time, remember, as always, train hard, have fun.